He really takes after his mother.
What's the status of the ship?
We took quite a beating. Main systems are offline. We lost a lot of good people.
I'll see what I can do.
Go.
You two, come with me.
Where's Heyman's shuttle?
We recovered all the shuttles. He wasn't on any of them.
That's impossible! I made sure he left the Hellstorm.
I don't know what to say, but they're all here and he isn't.
That's unacceptable!
She's awake.
Can't stop.
Get Jonas.
What was that?
I'll be back. Make sure she lives.
Still there too?
Yeah. I haven't found any more life pods.
Me neither. We should find somewhere to land.
Checking which ships are still operational. Someone must have space for us.
It's you. What's going on? It's chaos everywhere. I'm surprised this comm channel is even working.
There's someone in the SPC building. I don't know why he's there, but I need you to find him.
Shouldn't you be out there helping to save the world?
This is more important. I need to get him off planet. Find him and I'll take you too.
Send me the details. And hurry.
Attention. An emergency has been reported in this building. Please cease operations and evacuate
Are you Jonas?
immediately.
Yes? Who are you?
Diane, there's someone coming for you. He'll meet us on the roof with his ship.
Must be my dad.
Your dad? I thought there was something between those two.
What?
Never mind. This way.
Attention. Attention.
We can't get to the roof. The building is coming down.
Look! You're not my dad.
No, your mother sent me.
I'm not going to her. Take me back home.
Your home was destroyed. Now quiet and let me fly.
This is kidnapping.
Shut up!
What happened?
We don't know what attacked us. It was obviously not the rebels. Miss Anderson, I'm going to require you to take the second console.
There are a few ships still showing signs of life.
No. We need to get to the Praetorian.
I'm not seeing it.
Let me check.
I'm telling you, it's not there.
The unknowns must have finished her off.
Now what?
Out of 8 billion people on Earth, how did you find me?
Your mother had you implanted with a tracking device.
Where is this thing? Get it out of me!
That would not be advisable. Why were you at SPC?
Part of my studies. I'm interested in journalism.
Does your mother approve?
No. One of the reasons I like it.
Quiet, both of you. Some new ships just jumped in.
What are they?
Some sort of transport. And hey, that's the exploration ship.
The Nightingale and the Mayflower.
They're sending out a transmission to Earth, warning them about an attack from aliens.
They're a bit slow.
Mayflower, your warning comes too late.
Shuttle. We just started getting readings of the devastation.
I'm sending you my clearance code.
I see. We are at your disposal.
There are survivors stuck aboard some of the other ships. Can you help them, Mayflower?
Yes, I'm sure the Nightingale will assist in the rescue also.
Proceed with the operation.
I thought you were just going to ignore those people out there.
I'm not a monster. I just understand priorities.
That's a strange clearance code.
Who is he?
Most likely your superior officer. If he is an officer.
I should report to him. Nightingale to Shuttle. This is Private DeLuca reporting in.
Shuttle here. What is it, Private?
I have the Governor of New Devonport aboard and in custody. What would you like me to do?
I'm coming into dock.
Captain Rex Heyman.
You won't get any information from me.
Oh, don't worry, Captain. I have no interest in your secrets.
Well, then what do you want?
A question. Do you remember a Captain James Green?
I have nothing to say to you.
Well, then allow me. You hunted him down after Titan's destruction. You destroyed his ship, killing him.
Captain Rex Heyman, serial number E&F 75B 4682.
Cut the crap! Jimmy was my brother! And now, you're here. With me.
You! You're the monster who turned my daughter into a psychopath.
Go back to the bridge. We need him. Sorry about that, sir. Civilians. Here's the prisoner.
Governor, you must be aware of the situation on Earth.
I am.
Right now we have two enemies, each other and these unknowns. You need to call off your forces before they're targeted.
With respect, you cannot predict the actions of an entirely new species we know nothing about.
We know they're here, and they're hostile.
But why are they?
Do you know?
Only what the Mayflower captain has told us.
And what was that?
You had better hear it for yourself.
I'll go aboard after the rescue operation. The fleet has just taken a massive hit, and we need every able-bodied soldier we can get to fight these invaders.
So, you're a monster after all? You liar.
Excuse me?
That's why you're rescuing those people, so you can send them back to their deaths.
They're soldiers. It's their job to fight. Earth first, Jonas. Earth always comes first.
We've arrived, Captain. Sense this show the asteroid field ahead. Oh, wow.
What is it?
I don't think they're asteroids.
Proof of intelligent alien life.
They're going to love this back home.
What have we got?
Too much debris to count. And some odd asteroids.
Odd how?
I'm not sure. We'll need to run more scans.
I think we're gonna be here for a while. This is the find of a lifetime.
The survey team says they wait your command.
They may launch when ready.
They've landed. Setting up their base camp now.
Good. Helm, set a course through the debris toward that big hulk. Once the team is settled, we'll head over to investigate it.
The shuttle has been collecting some of the debris nearby. I'm not sure how those ships could function. From what we can tell, they didn't have space for a crew.
That's been our analysis of debris we've scanned as well. Perhaps they are drones of some kind.
Could be, but that's not the most exciting news. You know those strange energy readings we picked up inside the asteroid?
We've been detecting similar energy from the other asteroids we've passed. Short of blasting them open, I'm not sure how we'll find out more.
We're in luck. Scout 3 found some caves leading into this asteroid. We think they'll lead us inside. Our team is preparing to investigate.
Caves? Excellent. Proceed with the investigation. It'll be interesting to find out what they are. Contact me again when your people are in position. Briscoe out.
You didn't tell them about the rotten food?
We don't know what it is yet.
You and I both know it sounds exactly like the virus we heard about before we left on this mission.
And if it is the Lubyanka virus, you saw what they did to that planet. Anyone who lands has to stay there.
The captain can't leave us behind. He wouldn't, would he?
I don't know. Best not to say anything until we know more. Got it?
Yeah, okay. I don't want to spend the rest of my life here. This place gives me the creeps.
I know what you mean, which is why I'm breaking out these.
First time we've taken those out on a survey mission.
It's the first time a survey mission has been a giant graveyard.
Scanning. It looks like some kind of reactor.
That thing is bigger than this ship. Just think how much power it must put out.
I think it's still active. Not much, but I'm definitely picking up some energy readings.
I wonder if we can get it back to Earth.
Incoming transmission from the survey team.
Captain, we're heading into the caves now.
Keep a comm line open at all times.
Yes, Captain. Watch your foot in there, Kimiko.
Can we get video?
Hold on. Yes, there we go. Not much I can do to increase the quality. It'll get worse as they go deeper.
Captain, this is one strange-looking cave. There's something off about it.
Can you elaborate?
Not without further study, it's just the way things look. It's odd.
Keep going.
Couldn't stop me now. Anyone else feel like we're being watched?
You are being watched. By us on the ship.
Not quite what I meant, but maybe you're...
Rico! Report! What's going on?
I don't know, she's just gone.
Over there!
We need to get out of here. Go! Run!
What happened?
We lost the signal. Camera must have been destroyed.
Damn it. Scan the...
Captain, the asteroid!
What?
Something is happening. It's moving.
Alert stations!
More of the asteroids are doing the same.
Get the jump drive online. Move us behind the bulk. That should buy us some time. All hands, prepare for attack!
Weapons are having no effect.
Keep trying!
Energy readings are very unstable.
Get us away from that thing!
Drive online.
Jump!
What happened after that?
We got away as fast as we could. Jumped to LaBianca, but we're too late. Whatever we had woken up overtook us and incinerated the planet.
Incinerated? Impressive.
Impressive? Appalling.
And yet impressive. It's far beyond our capability. Was it the same virus as LaBianca?
What?
What destroyed your team's plant-based supplies? Was it the same virus as LaBianca?
I don't know. We never did get a chance to run a full analysis.
Do you still have the readings?
Maybe. Things got so chaotic, but that data should still be in the computer.
Find it. If there's a connection between them, it offers us a clue. In the meanwhile, we need to reach Crossroads. It'll be the best place to rally support.
Hello? Is anyone out there? Can you hear me? We don't know what the invaders are, or why they're here. It's hell on the streets, whatever those things are. They're killing us. There are a few fighting back, but unless things change, Earth will fall. Please, anyone hearing this, help us.
At a time like this? Alright, Professor. We've got a path to SBC.
Good job, Detective. We're coming in.
Get yourself up and pull it together. Drink later when lives aren't depending on you. Provide cover and escort them. We don't know how many of those things are about. You two, secure the lobby.
The other teams are having a hard time getting close. Looks like we're the only ones.
Ready when you are, Professor.
My son was here the day the aliens attacked.
If he's in there, we'll find him.
He's not. He made it off-world. It should be this way.
You work.
Step away from the transmitter and don't try anything funny.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
We could ask you the same.
I work here. Or I did. Came back to see if I could send out a distress call to the Navy.
Same as us, but I think we'll take it from here.
You don't watch the news much, do you? She's one of SBC's top reporters.
I deal in history, Detective. My students don't give me time for the present.
We heard you say it wasn't working.
The... whatever they are, really did a lot of damage to everything. I can't tell if the problem is lack of power here, or the lack of anything to connect to elsewhere.
I see what you mean. I'm barely detecting anything.
Is it me, or are all these plants dead?
I doubt they've been watered since the attack.
They wouldn't die that quickly.
Found something. A military sensor satellite, but that's going to be hard to get into.
Not if you're me. I'm a reporter, remember? Breaking into secure systems is a good way to get stories.
It's not looking good, people. We managed to access a military satellite. The fleet was decimated during the attack. Those few ships that have survived have jumped away. We expect them to return once they have rallied with the other colonies, but for now, we're on our own. The situation may be grim. We are not soldiers, but we are all that Earth has left to defend it. We will not go down without a fight, and we will not give up. We will keep striking at them until they know that the alien filth cannot drive us from our home! Starting right now, we build our numbers, we look for survivors, supplies, weapons, anything that may help us, we study the enemy, learn what hurts them, what scares them, and in the end, we will win back our world! Now let's get to it!
Admiral, you can't go anywhere.
This is my ship, and there is an emergency. I have to be on the bridge.
You're in no condition. Commander Fulmer has taken command.
Instead of arguing with me, fetch my uniform. Otherwise, I am going like this.
If there's no stopping you, use my office to get changed.
Doctor, where is the man that was with me earlier?
He took a shuttle to Earth. We jumped away before he returned. Not that he's likely to have survived after what we saw.
I see.
I'm sorry, Admiral.
Don't be. Carry on, Doctor.
No enemy ships on sensors.
Of course not. They all went to defend Earth. Idiots.
We are receiving a message from the planet.
Put it through. Ah, you must be the new governor.
That's right, Captain. We couldn't help noticing your fleet in orbit.
We bring good news. The Earth fleet is gone again, which I'm sure you've spotted. They'll be busy for some time. You're free to join us again.
After the devastation caused the last time we turned against the government, I don't believe doing so again is in the best interest of our people.
Excuse me, Captain, let me sort this out. Governor, we have weapons far more destructive than what that bitch Admiral used.
Catherine, this is my home you're talking about.
Don't you want that home on your side?
Yes.
Then be quiet! Governor, you have 5 minutes to decide. Join us, or we'll rain radioactive destruction upon your cities.
Why did we jump away from Earth?
The lieutenant on the bridge gave the order. I thought about taking us back, but it seemed wiser to regroup with the other survivors at Crossroads Station.
That would not have been my first choice of destination, Commander.
Of course. The ship is yours, Admiral.
Signal the fleet accompanying us to continue on to Crossroads alone. We will not be joining them.
Yes, ma'am.
Perhaps you should sit down?
When I want your suggestions, I'll ask. Once the other ships are gone, set our destination to these coordinates.
Admiral?
I want a damage report of my ship.
The sublight engines are barely functional. Weapons offline, and we have no life support on decks 5, 6, 7, and 9.
And you are?
Chief Marie Davison, transferred from the Hellstorm.
We need those systems operational.
Yes, ma'am, we're working on it.
Then get to it.
Admiral.
What is it, Commander?
Captain Heyman's shuttle was captured by the rebels.
Unfortunate.
I surveyed the sensor logs. I believe he was taken to New Devonport.
I am not going to authorize a rescue mission.
We need every good officer we can get.
And how many will we lose to get one man?
I'll go myself, Admiral.
No.
Then I resign my commission.
In case you failed to notice, we are at war. You cannot simply resign during wartime when things aren't to your liking.
Admiral, Heyman knows so much about this fleet. With him in enemy hands, we could all be at risk.
I don't have time for your emotional outbursts. You have 10 minutes to get off my ship before we jump.
Thank you, Admiral.
See that you don't fail.
Listen, are you sure this is the right approach?
The government taught me if you want things done, you have to be rough.
Alright, but how is this any different?
Because, my dear, once we're running things, it will be done our way. Put me through to the planet again. Time's up. What's your decision?
I don't believe Captain Cobus would allow you to carry out your threat of retaliation. We will not be surrendering.
We'll just have to see, won't we?
The Mikado's launching fighters.
Captain, what are you doing?
Making sure you can't destroy my home.
They're traitors to our cause!
Or maybe you're going nuts.
I've never felt more sane!
Stand down.
Can't do that. Sorry. Target his ship.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Destroy him!
Catherine, I order you right now, stand down.
Our squadron leader reports they're moving in to engage.
What are the other ships doing?
Just watching, it seems.
Towing the line to see who's crazier?
Fine. Elmore will be spared today. I'll be in my quarters. Someone bring me some paint!
I'll be in my quarters too. Alert me if she does anything.
We've been monitoring that incident. Miss McDonald is becoming a problem.
She's a journalist, not a fleet admiral. I told you this might not work.
She was a useful icon to the rebels, but the unexpected alien incursion has been a major setback.
Do you know what they are?
We are still gathering information. In the meantime, the situation has become too unstable for us.
I know exactly how to resolve it.
Jump completed. Pick out some sort of complex nearby.
Contact the station. Tell them to transport the prototype over immediately. Earth first. Earth forever.
Professor, we're in position. Standing by.
Report on alien activity.
For an area the aliens haven't taken over, it's pretty quiet out here. Don't they have any concept of security?
Just the report, please.
There's a big alien lodged on the roof. No sign of any smaller. Wait, I see some now. Yes, a whole group of them, I think. Seems like they're coming back from somewhere. And they have captives.
How many?
Hard to tell from here. At least a dozen, I think.
We have to help them.
Alright, use those detective skills of yours to find out what the aliens are doing down there, and let's get those people out.
Roger that. Okay, let's move. Looks clear. Baker, you've got the best flamer. Take point. Move.
This is all very strange. I wonder what they're up to.
Trying to figure out how they think is proving difficult. From what I've seen, they treat us in the same way we would treat a swarm of bugs. But remember, these are alien minds with an alien way of thinking. The chances of understanding them so quickly is pretty small.
It's a mess in here.
Any clues on what they're doing?
Nothing yet.
There's one. It's seen us.
Kill it! Not good. Everyone get ready, and for God's sake, don't set fire to each other.
Detective, come in.
We're clear, boss, but we lost 3.
What the hell was that?
Report, what's going on in there?
I don't know, but I think we're gonna find out.
I should have gone with them. I never like sending people to die.
It's difficult to listen to.
Let's just hope they can get those people out and maybe it'll be worth it.
What happened here?
This looks like the Lubyanka virus. The real virus that kills plant life, not the lies being spread by the military.
How did it get here?
The aliens must have brought it with them. Not a very effective weapon to use against us, though. It only affects plants.
What were they doing in the park? It's like a nightmare.
Believe me, it's worse than you think. Worse than anything I saw while on homicide.
Professor! The sentries report the aliens are leaving.
The area?
The planet! They suddenly launched up into space.
Are you seeing this too?
Yep. Explains why that alien ship I saw earlier seems to have vanished.
Did we do it? Did we drive them from the Earth?
If they have gone, that's good, but my understanding of the LeBianca virus is it's airborne. Sarah, I'm gonna need to send these coordinates. Meet us there ASAP.
I don't understand. If the virus doesn't affect people, why does it matter so much?
It does affect us. If all the plants die, what do we eat? Even our livestock needs grass to survive. Get in. We need to go.
Stop the virus from here?
Not exactly. I'll explain on the way, but we don't have much time.
Looks like we still have at least partial control. There's not much left of the defense network, though.
Will it be enough?
It will have to be.
Are you sure we should do this?
My ex-wife could do this without hesitation. This is why I left the military. These kind of decisions
need to be made, like you said before. We're all Earth has. I can take care of it.
No. No, you're right. This needs to be done, and it should be me. That should do it. The planetary defenses will shoot down any ship attempting to leave the surface. Let's go. We need to secure the perimeter to make sure no one tries to turn it off. I know you didn't want to do this.
No. Earth may be lost, but at least we can protect the other colonies from the virus.
We're not done yet. As long as we're here, there's hope.
My sources will have collected details on every ship that arrived here from Earth. Once we dock, I will make sure that information finds its way to you.
Good.
I also have some other resources that will be useful.
Even better.
We've docked.
Good. Watch the governor. Don't let him off the ship, no matter what he says.
Yes, sir.
Why are you helping them?
Earth is under alien attack, and your daughter, like it or not, is on a rampage. Both must be stopped. It's not good for business.
Good to see you're doing better, Raven.
I'm not doing any better, Governor. My loss just looks smaller to you after all the people have died today.
I'm sorry. You can grieve later, when it's over.
My husband is dead, Governor. As far as I'm concerned, it already is over. The rest is just details.
Where are you going?
Ship needs some upgrades.
Upgrades?
Weapons.
All these extra people? Survivors of the alien onslaught?
I need to find the station commander.
Who was that?
One of Warish's people, no doubt. No sign of the Praetorian here.
You would hope she jumped away? I'm sorry. Are you going to tell Jonas?
No, he wouldn't care.
Sir, I'm the captain of the Straczynski. My ship is at your disposal.
Good.
Your orders, sir.
Not now. Just be ready.
You came on one of those ships from Earth, right? Do you know what happened to London? My sister was living there. I haven't heard from her since the attack.
We don't know much about what happened, but don't lose hope. As soon as we hear anything from Earth, we'll let you know. It wouldn't hurt to give people some hope.
Everyone on Earth is likely dead by now. I don't have time for fantasies.
You're not very good with feelings, are you? Whatever history there is between the Admiral and Jonas, she's still his mother. And you really have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No.
When all this is over, I'm going to have to teach you a few things. As thanks for saving me.
We need the support of all the ships at the station. If you want to thank me, find out who can and will fight, and what useful skills they have.
Rallying the troops. Is this what she would do?
I hope so.
Sir, I was told to report to you for orders.
Haven't I given enough orders to keep you people occupied? There's thousands of wounded here, dozens of ships that need to be repaired so they can return to the fight. Find a damn problem and address it. I have more important things to do than assign busy work to everyone on this station.
I've been expecting you. Are you here to take command?
No. Trivial docking procedures are still your problem.
I'm almost sad to hear that. We're used to a lot of traffic, but this is turning into a madhouse.
Adjust. This place has just become Navy headquarters until further notice. What are your defensive capabilities?
Not much. A few turrets, interceptors, and a patrol ship. The situation here is getting desperate. More and more people arrive, fights keep breaking out all over the station for what limited supplies we have.
I don't know what you expect me to do about that. I have a war to run. Station security is your concern.
Surely you can spare a few people to stop this place tearing itself apart.
Commander, we have another ship jumping in.
More survivors or just our regular traffic?
Survivor, I'd say.
That's the Praetorian.
Don't move.
Stand down, Marine. She's with us. Sorry about the welcome, Commander. Can't be too careful.
I'm here for a rescue op. Heyman was captured.
You could have brought some backup.
Stow that attitude, soldier, or you'll be on latrine duty. If they brought him here, he's probably in Newbrook Prison. It's where they take all the POWs.
Any chance of getting him out?
I already had a plan to hit it. Brett may have a smart mouth, but he's right. We could do with the extra manpower.
I'm all that's coming. So, what's the plan?
What's the situation?
We tracked a small craft coming down.
Where?
Here. Do you think it's him?
The assassin Catherine warned us about?
Yes. If he's here, we're finished.
He's just one man, but you're right. If he's here, we'd best be prepared. Raise our security levels to maximum.
Boss, security looks tight. More than the intel said.
I see it.
We can't give up.
Never said we were. Squad 3, take up sniper positions. You two, hide the bodies. Brett, make us a hole.
Ah, Mr. Green.
This had better be good. I was starting to make progress.
We think he is here.
The assassin? The one who tortured me. He'll be after the captain.
Get on the horn and alert the prison. I'll send reinforcements.
Everyone step away from your posts! Find out where this captain of yours is.
Into the corner and sit down. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Got it.
Squad 2, what's your status?
Captain.
Took your time, Commander.
God damn! Squad 2, launch your attack! How many other cells?
On it.
Commander, we have to go now! Good to have you back, men. Let's move! Extraction point! Take that thing out!
I had Heyman and you let him get away!
That's enough. No ships have left the surface. He's still here. We'll find him again.
Oh sure, now that he has a deadly assassin to protect him, that's gonna work really well.
That assassin is either so good he doesn't show up on the security feed, or he isn't on New Devonport at all. He wasn't with the squad that broke in, that's for sure.
Just bring me their heads.
I suppose you two are going?
No, we're not leaving.
We're not?
We can't. These men lost their leader because of me. I owe them. Major, I'm taking command.
I've been looking for you.
Not now.
This is important.
The Praetorian is here, and I have to report to the Admiral. Do you realize the implications of this? Are you sure?
It came from one of Orish's sources. He assures me it's real.
I will give this to Admiral Yusuko.
Just because I gave you this information, it doesn't mean I forgive you for what you did to my daughter.
They told me you'd been left to die on Earth. I knew you were too smart to let that happen.
I went back to find your son.
I take it back. That was very foolish of you.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. What is it?
I was given this.
You believe it?
Yes.
All these records, all these transactions. I was suspicious of the spikes in their profit and how much influence they were gaining. Now I know why.
How do we deal with them?
This says they were ultimately behind the original disaster on Titan, eliminating the only other source of Ukasik. If we take them out now, we run out of fuel fast. We can't touch them. These traitors to Earth.
Don't. We need you.
Perhaps you're right. Earth needs us. We have a great deal of work to do.
Earth first.
Earth forever. Now, where is my son?
He's aboard the Nightingale.
Take me to him. Mark my words, when this war is over, we are going to have a little chat with Miss Montag and the Elmore Mining Corporation. I need a moment with Jonas. Jonas.
Mother.
How are you?
Wanted to be elsewhere right now.
With your father? You have me.
I've never had you.
I'm all you have now. I need to meet the governor.
What? You're going? Already?
It's important.
It always is.
Fine. Hate me. Just remember, when you're a grizzled old man cursing me out to your therapist, the only reason you're still alive to hold a grudge is because of me. Governor McKinsey.
Admiral.
I was given a complete update of the situation on my way over. With the new alien threat and Catherine running riot around the colonies, this war cannot continue without putting the entire human race at risk.
I agree that Catherine needs to be stopped, Admiral, but I'm afraid our differences in policy make me hesitant to trust you. I know what you were willing to do to my world.
You would do the same in my shoes.
Never.
You already have. The outer colonies were established as off-world breadbaskets to relieve the hunger and poverty of an overpopulated human race, which is focused on Earth. My job was to ensure that exchange continued smoothly.
With bombs and poison, saving the human race by murdering it.
When those colonies rebelled and cut off the supply lines, how many people do you think starved or froze to death? You not only would have done the same, you did it by declaring war.
You stole our dignity. Clearly, you failed.
And now we both want the same thing. Catherine and the Unknowns are still out there causing more damage than I ever did. The human race must survive this tragedy.
Yes, agreed. At least on that much. But once we stop the fighting, you and I need to do some hard work to find a long-term solution.
Something that suits us both.
I will hold you to that, Admiral.
Of that I have no doubt. We must return to the Praetorian.
Sir, some of the men want to know if the stories of Earth are true. Did aliens really show up and destroy the planet?
We don't know what happened to Earth.
But we will find out once we take the capital and restore contact with the fleet. Assemble the men. We'll have a briefing in 30 minutes.
Sir.
Are you all right, Commander?
I haven't had much time to think about it, until now. After wanting to meet aliens for so long, when they finally show up, they attack my home.
Well, didn't people in Unity of Species talk about hostile aliens?
Sure they did, but most of us just thought it was a foolish idea left over from those old sci-fi stories. Beings intelligent enough to explore space must surely be more enlightened than that.
And look at where we are now.
I know. I just hoped there was a better way.
Likewise, Commander. Likewise.
Here, it doesn't seem right to keep this anymore.
Well, what do you want me to do with this?
I don't know. Burn it or something.
Well, there is a better way. We just have to work on it. For now, we have a mission ahead of us.
You asked to see me, Admiral?
Your ship is almost beyond repair, Captain.
With all due respect, my ship...
That was a statement of fact, not a criticism. I need someone to assume command of this vessel while I lead the war effort. You are the ideal choice.
Yes, Mom. It'll be an honor to command the flagship.
Good. The time has come to put an end to this war. Governor Mackenzie has agreed to a ceasefire, but that will not hold sway over Catherine MacDonald and Captain Cobus, who now command most of the rebel forces.
What do you propose, Admiral?
Eliminate their leadership and allow Governor Mackenzie to take control. He can order the ships to stand down. We will then be able to deal with the alien threat to Earth.
You're talking about my daughter.
If you are going to be difficult, I will have you thrown in the brig.
Oh, you better believe I'm going to be difficult. That's my daughter! I'm not gonna let you kill her, you
If I may, Admiral, most of the ships we have at our disposal here are already in bad shape after the recent battle at Earth.
We have to make do with what we have available.
Yes, which is why I'm putting the armada I have secretly assembled onto the table.
That is a very serious crime.
And aren't you glad I've committed it?
Just tell me what you have.
These are only a handful of ships, about the size of a frigate. Nothing too fancy. But as you said, we have to make do.
If anyone else has some secret resource to reveal, now would be the time.
Admiral, the scout we left behind at Earth has just jumped in. She claims to have vital information.
Put her through in here, Commander.
Captain Heyman?
This is Admiral Yasuko.
My apologies, Admiral. Lieutenant Rachel Veerling. I got here as fast as I could.
What do you have to report, Lieutenant?
I've been monitoring the aliens since the battle. They've just left.
The aliens?
Affirmative.
Their fleet took off and they jumped away. I tried to track them, but it wasn't anywhere local. And there's something else. Before leaving, I scanned Earth.
The whole planet seems to be infected with the Lubyanka virus.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Dock with the ship and we'll have a full debriefing. Yasuko out. This only changes what we do about Earth. Containment instead of liberation. This virus cannot be allowed to spread to other planets once the civilians realize the aliens are gone.
The Hatharus virus? What's left of Earth's population is going to go mad?
No, that was a lie. The Lubyanka virus only affects plants.
It does. If the Earth was infected with it, soon there will be no more crops, no more forests, no more grass. Animals and humans won't need to be infected to suffer the consequences. If the human race is to survive, the virus must be contained.
Perhaps now that the aliens are gone, a few ships can be spared to intercept anyone trying to leave.
Yes, once we've finished here I will dispatch some. But not many. We don't know if they'll be back.
Admiral to the bridge. The Prime Minister's ship has just jumped in.
Thank God.
How did he survive?
Battle stations! Report.
The Prime Minister jumped in from Earth about 5 minutes ago and requested an update on the situation. I was about to transmit the document.
No, send him nothing. What weapons do we have repaired?
Ma'am?
Do I need to repeat myself? What weapons?
Most of them are back online. We still have a few point defense turrets offline, but...
Good.
What are you doing?
My job. Put me through to that ship.
Admiral Yasuko, it's good to see you survive the alien attack. I'm closing in on your position now. Once in range, I'll come aboard, we can discuss the situation.
Prime Minister, I am afraid that may not be possible.
Crossroads Station, then.
I will not allow that either.
You will not allow?
Your ship is carrying an alien virus. You will return to Earth immediately, or I will open fire.
This is treason!
No. This is loyalty. To Earth. Lock weapons on that ship.
You are relieved of command!
Fire. If it wasn't for me and my methods, the alien virus would soon be spreading to every human colony. Remember that. You all have duties. I did mine. Get back to yours.
Admiral, rebels inbound.
How many?
30 ships on approach, 5,000 kilometers in closing.
Against R-14.
Not good odds, Admiral.
No.
That used to be my ship.
Incoming type beam transmission from the Elizabeth.
Put it through.
Hello, Admiral. We talk face to face at last.
Catherine, am I to assume you are now in command?
Who else to lead the revolution? And when I heard all my enemies had gathered here, I just couldn't resist stopping by.
I will give you this one chance to stand down.
Is that all you have to say?
Your mother is aboard.
And yet she does nothing to stop you.
She'd have her work cut out for her in the brig.
Knowing what happens in your jails, Admiral, the only humane thing to do is to help her die.
Catherine, we have to end this. The whole of humanity is at risk if we keep fighting.
Then humanity ends.
That was the governor. I thought...
You're not going to betray me too, are you?
Easy now. I'm as loyal as they come.
Then seal us in. I don't want anyone trying to stop us. I'll signal the attack, then jam their transmissions.
The Elizabeth is moving in toward the enemy.
Just as she should. How many ships are following?
20.
More than Night of Light, but if they want to go to their deaths, let them.
Perhaps Cynthia could talk some sense into her.
Those were the eyes of a mad woman. Catherine is too far gone. Launch fighters.
All pilots to your ships. Enemy craft on approach.
Repeat. All pilots to your ships.
Good to have you back, too.
Thanks. Could have done with a nap before flying again, though.
No rest for us.
Don't tell me I can't help. I've got some piloting skills.
Have you flown one of these?
No.
Or had any combat training?
No, but neither had anyone else before Titan.
And look where that got us. No, I cannot allow you to fly. Check the medbay, they may need help.
Fighters launched.
Good. Have them form up out front. Protect the main ships. I want the fleet between the enemy and the station.
Perhaps if I contact the other ships now, we can get them to switch sides.
No good. She's emitting a jamming signal.
And has been since she broke contact.
This is going to be another slaughter, Admiral.
Hold steady.
You two need to leave, especially you, Jonas.
Good luck.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
They need every ship they can get.
Yes, but you don't look so good.
I'm pregnant.
Then what the hell are you doing?
My child is going to grow up without a father thanks to that bitch out there.
In that case, Private DeLosa, reporting for duty.
I don't want to be responsible for anyone else.
You already are. Try kicking me off, and I'll break your arm.
Okay, fine. If it gets us going, take the other console. You're in charge of weapons.
Activate our defenses.
We're almost in range.
Did your team finish installing the prototype?
Yes, ma'am.
Activate it.
What was that?
Looks like some kind of energy shield, I think.
Impossible.
Well, apparently not. It's right there.
It won't help them.
Defiant, Straczynski, and Orion target the Elizabeth and disable their jamming. Mayflower, Renegade, and Yeoman stay back to protect the station. Fighters, break and attack.
station.
Take them out.
Copy. Going in.
You know our tactical situation. For God's sake, keep the fighting away from us.
Catherine is hiding behind her other ships. We can't get at her and stop the jamming.
I see that, and our blasts keep being intercepted by enemy fire. We can't hit her. Weapons control. Order all turrets to scatter fire. Defiant and Orion, turn starboard 75 degrees, proceed 500 kilometers. Once outside our attack pattern, target the Elizabeth and fire at will. All other ships suppressing and scatter shots.
Captain, where's the Admiral?
Busy coordinating the battle.
I alerted my forces. Catherine arrived. They are on their way.
Do you have any TA?
Soon.
All ships maintain scatter pattern. Weapons control. Calculate a targeting solution on the Elizabeth accurate as possible. Fire when ready.
The Defiant and Orion report heavy damage across all decks.
2. Orion needs cover. Take 3 and 4. I'll take Defiant. 5-6 with me.
Roger that.
This bastard's mine. Defiant clear.
3, 4, pull back. Orion's gonna blow.
Two, 3, 4, report.
2 here. 3 and 4 didn't make it.
Damn it!
New contacts.
Those ships are incredible.
Horish has some explaining to do once this war is over.
Damn, those new ships took out our jamming field.
Ugh! Get it back up!
I can't!
I think it is time we make a discreet exit.
This is Governor Mackenzie to rebel ships. I am ordering you to cease fire.
Do something!
Whatever Catherine has told you, I am still the leader of this alliance. She has you rampaging around with no purpose.
Some of our ships have stopped firing.
Traitors! Damn it, Cobus! For God's sakes, help me!
This is not worth me getting killed. You're on your own.
His forces are moving away.
Traitors! Traitors, all of them!
Admiral Yasuko has agreed to work out a solution to our differences if we stop the violence. We've lost half the population of Earth already. Don't bring the death toll any higher.
Did we just win?
Hold it.
Catherine, you've lost your fleet. There's nothing left to fight for. This war is over. Let us help you.
Governor? Like hell!
Track that ship.
Looks like she's jumped to Elmore.
Chasing down Cobus, no doubt. How many of our ships are still jump capable?
Just us, Admiral.
Then we go after her ourselves.
What have we got?
We lost one of our listening posts to the north of the city.
Show me. They're coming. Prepare for attack.
Any sign of Cobus?
I don't see him on the sensors. He could be anywhere in the system.
Take us towards the planet.
The security force ships are trying to contact us.
Captain, we've taken heavy damage in a battle with the enemy. They're going to be jumping in right behind us, and we can't take any more hits. Help us.
Headed towards the planet. We'll cover you should trouble arrive.
Thank you, Captain.
Plan 2 defences just went offline. Enemy forces are moving in towards us.
Shit, I do not like this.
Get some troops down to the entrance.
We gotta get out of here.
Go on. Try something.
No, he won't. He knows this rebellion is over.
The Elizabeth has passed the security ships.
She's hiding behind them.
Let me talk to them. They were part of the Alliance after all.
I'm picking up communications between the Praetorian and Elmore ships.
Even they will turn against me.
Perhaps it's time to surrender.
Admiral, she's accelerating towards the planet.
No, she can't.
She is.
Captain, you need to destroy that ship immediately.
They're out of range already.
There's nothing we can do to stop her.
What the hell are you doing?
Nothing left to do.
The impact's gonna devastate the planet.
They'll never forget us.
And what about the crew?
Oh, I killed them before we jumped here. Couldn't risk any more traitors.
Man, you really are insane.
One more betrayal for the list.
Look.
She's going to ram the planet.
Locking weapons.
No, they're not powerful enough. There's only one thing to do. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Admiral, reading a shuttlecraft coming from the wreckage.
Have our fighters escorted into the landing bay. Send an armed guard to meet me there.
Let the guards handle it, Admiral. You and I have work to do.
Lieutenant, have shuttles prepared to transport Marines to the surface.
Admiral, another planetary invasion is not what we agreed to. What good is your word if you won't live up to your end of even that much?
We agreed to negotiate when the conflict is over. That time has yet to come.
It won't ever come if you keep warmongering.
I am not warmongering. What would you do if you knew the people responsible for this entire conflict were located on the planet below?
We are the people responsible.
I have proof that others were behind everything.
Show me.
As you can see from these records, it all leads back to the Elmore Mining Corporation.
I can't quite believe this. Thousands of lives lost, all for the profits of one company. This is insane.
I'd have thought a politician would know all about greed and corruption.
I pride myself on maintaining an honest image.
I'm sure you do. We need to deal with EMC now, before they have a chance to make themselves untouchable again.
We are in agreement. Perhaps a sign of things to come?
Perhaps. Now, if you will wait aboard the Praetorian, I am going down with the Marines to confront the board.
It's this guy again. Who the hell is he?
Jesus, look at all this blood.
Help me get him onto the stretcher.
Make sure he gets the best treatment.
Admiral, the perimeter is secure.
Excellent.
Admiral, one of the advanced teams has discovered something.
Well?
Sorry, ma'am. From the sound of things, you really need to see this yourself.
What the...
Better call this in.
Lieutenant, what was so important about these caves that I needed to see it?
Admiral, it's not the caves, it's what's in them.
Water.
Not just water. There's algae living in it. Alien algae. And it is producing Ukasic.
Which one of you is in charge here?
I am.
Is this true? Algae that creates Ukasic fuel?
Yes. We discovered them about a year ago while digging through some more fuel deposits. After some study, it turns out they're creating the Ukasic on this planet.
And why not tell the rest of the human race about this discovery?
The board forbade it. We were sworn to secrecy, and if anyone spoke, it was made quite clear what would happen.
I think I understand now. Do you know if this life form exists on Titan?
No, I don't, but it seems likely. How else would the Ukasic be there?
It all falls into place. You found an unlimited source of Ukasic here, and the board didn't want to risk their one rival finding the same. So they sabotage the colony and then engineer a conflict to drive up the prices. Very clever. Secure the rest of these caves. They are now your highest priority.
Yes, ma'am.
I think the time has come to meet the board for myself.
The shuttle is ready.
I'll be right there. Thank you.
I just wanted to let you know that I've left a little surprise for the Admiral, thanks to the access pass I took from you. I just thought you'd like to know that all your plotting has been for nothing before you died. I know why you did this, you know? You played me. You twisted me on purpose. You let me go on purpose. Because now, you don't have to be the ugliest soul in the universe. Congratulations! Good. Sisters in destruction together at last.
The difference between you and I, Catherine, is that you hate me for fighting to protect what I believed mattered most. But I respected you for fighting for your beliefs, even if they made you my enemy.
You made me this way. You can't be trusted with the fate of the human race.
And neither can you. Nevertheless, I'm going to win, Catherine. Do you know why? Because you stopped believing in anything. We're heading back to Crossroads and then on to New Devonport. A lot has happened, and I need to negotiate with Mackenzie.
Dealing with a politician for that long? I'd rather be shot. Again.
There was once a time in human history when we believed that the Earth was never ending. We believed that we would be safe, always, in the cradle of life where we began. It was a hard awakening when humanity opened its eyes to discover it had become too big for the world of its birth. The events of the past year have shown us once again just how vulnerable humanity is. We have been shown, with terrible clarity, that we are not alone in the universe, and now our original home may be gone to us forever. And yet we did not require the intervention of an unknown species to nearly bring about our own destruction. Months before we lost the Earth, we lost millions to our own, human, conflicts. Knowing what we do now about how fragile an entire planet can be, I believe it is no longer responsible for us to remain.
Admiral, do you agree that the Earth is lost forever?
Are the rumours true that the aliens have affected the Earth with passes and the whole population?
Please, can we just get one quote from you on whether the Earth is...
Is this martial law?
What? No one's declared that.
I don't think they have to. The rest of the Earth government, no one's heard from them since the attack. That just leaves us.
Yes, I'm trying not to think about it.
That makes you something like the Vice President.
Somehow, the promotion to political office doesn't really please me.
Are you coming?
No.
It doesn't have to be this way, Jonas. Everything seems to be changing. Can't we change too?
I am, Mum, but I don't think you are.
Take me back to my ship.
What do you know?
Excuse me?
You're supposed to be the one who knows everything, aren't you? What do you know about Earth?
And if I'm not mistaken, you're the head of SBC, the largest news corporation in existence. What makes you think I know anything you don't?
My corporation was blown up.
Sincere condolences.
Please, if you know anything about what's going on Earth...
You want help, huh? Thought reporters weren't supposed to get involved with stories. Destroys journalistic integrity.
Some things are more important than stories.
Yes, but if you want your investigative reporter wits about you, you'd know that I am the wrong person to ask for philanthropic work.
Even businessmen have hearts. You're still human.
And humanity is leaving Earth, isn't it?
Jonas.
Yes, I've come to offer you my services. I want to help you prepare in whatever way I can.
Does your mother know?
She agreed to this plan, didn't she?
In a way. But I suppose you're old enough to make your own decisions.
Thank you.
We only have a few months to get as many ships ready to depart as we can. We'll be so busy. Exodus Day will be upon us in a blink.
I'll do anything I can.
Good lad.
Mr. Mackenzie?
Yes?
You remember the woman that was shouting at my mother? The one who kept saying she wouldn't let her kill her daughter?
Cynthia?
Yes. She used to be the head of SBC. I believe she knows more than either of us about what my mother had been up to the last few years. She might be able to help us.
You think your mother is going to try and prevent the Exodus?
I don't know. Even if she doesn't, Cynthia has been monitoring the government for years. It couldn't hurt to have someone that knowledgeable on our side. If we're really creating all these new beginnings, we're going to need new governments, aren't we?
I'll see about having her transferred here. Perhaps the Admiral won't mind giving her up now that Catherine is out of the picture.
It's good to have you back, Admiral.
Thank you, Captain.
Admiral, where are we going to go?
Go?
For the Exodus? For the new beginning the governor said we were going to have?
You don't understand. We're not going to go anywhere.
Admiral?
The rebels can go, but we will not abandon Earth. She may be in ruins, but our scans indicate several million survivors.
Why didn't you say anything?
Because if it became public knowledge, then the rebels would want to stay longer until we have a cure for the virus.
So they can't take people from Earth?
I will not allow them to diminish our numbers further when we need as high a population as possible to ensure our long-term survival. This exodus is a distraction. As soon as the convoys are gone, we will have only two priorities: finding a way to save Earth and rebuilding our military to face the alien threat. My way, and no other distractions.
So it is martial law after all.
Yes, finally.
Volmer. What's this?
My resignation.
What?
It would appear the Admiral didn't enter my previous resignation into the record when I came to rescue you.
Yes, but why are you resigning again now?
I want to go with the others when they leave.
Are you sure? You may never come back.
Maybe not. But after finding proof of 2 alien civilizations, I don't want to spend the rest of my life trying to exterminate other forms of life. I want to see what else is out there. I can't do that staying here in the military.
I never could talk you out of a crazy idea.
No, sir, you could not.
Well, in that case, it has been an honor serving with you, Commander. You've been a good friend.
And you, Captain.
Thank you for putting those defenses online. You saved millions on the other colonies.
It's what you would have done.
Yes. I know Earth is in good hands until we can find a cure. Take care of her for me.
And you do the same with Jonas.
I did not expect so many people to leave.
I know. But it's the best for humanity.
But not for Earth.
They're the same thing.
Another day, another supply drop.
Let's make this one quick, shall we? The captain is expecting us back. You wouldn't want to explain to her why we were late.
Or worse, explain to the Admiral why our flagship wasn't there on a big day. How did we get this assignment anyway?
Emergency request from Japan, I was told. Can you throttle up a bit there, transport?
Hey, this thing isn't as nimble as his fancy craft as yours.
We are not trying to rush you. We are just,
trying to hurry you?
Right.
Adjusting course for Tokyo flyby. You best contact the surface. We don't want to get shot down.
What is getting pretty bad down there. Starvation makes people desperate.
Yeah, makes me glad to be up here.
Descending to 1,000 meters.
Reading the Tokyo defenses are bearing down.
100 kilometers from target.
Alright, this is it. Stand by for drop.
50 kilometers. 5 seconds to a drop. 3, 2, cargo pods away.
We've got people ready to collect them. Thank you, Alpha Leader. Looking good, transport. And no air raiders today.
Alpha 1 and 2, good work. Escort the transport back to orbit and return to base.
Copy that. Heading home.
Prepare for jump as soon as they're back aboard.
It is unnaturally quiet on Windsor Station, from which the Exodus is launching in a matter of hours. If you closed your eyes, you would never know that there are hundreds of thousands of people crowding the platform, saying hushed goodbyes to their friends and family as they prepare to depart.
Captain, how are the preparations?
The ships are just about ready. Most of the supplies are loaded up. We should begin ferrying the civilians over.
I expect they're all excited. I can't say I blame them. I'm itching to get underway myself.
You're not the only one. I'll alert the station to start sending the shuttles.
This is a great day, my friend.
Not one I expected to see. But it will be good to go out and find a new home.
You are a difficult person to get an appointment with. How good of you to show up here.
What do you want?
I am afraid you will not be leaving with the others.
I'm to join the rest of the Born in Death, then?
That was a tracking device. It will allow me to monitor you wherever you go and everything you do. It has been specially modified to explode if there's any attempt to remove, disable, or otherwise interfere with it.
Why not kill me?
Your company is not functioning as well as it needs to. Someone with the right experience needs to be running things.
My company? Is there anything left after you seize control?
Someone had to pay for this little exodus, but there are enough resources to maintain everyday operations. That is what you will be overseeing. No greed, no corporate rivalry or espionage. Just keep providing fuel for humanity. It's that, or we can go with my esteemed colleague's suggestion.
I'll take the job.
There you are.
Captain?
Not anymore.
You made Admiral?
No. I resigned a few days ago. I lost my taste for the military life with the war and decided I could help these people with the Exodus.
Well, I, for one, will be glad to have you along.
Oh, I have something for you.
So, you didn't burn that after all.
Well, I thought maybe together we'll find the kind of aliens you expected.
Save me now, 'cause I'm just looking for someone to find. Only the gods can stop me now, 'cause I'm the master of the war.